Alright, Code Federal Regulations, Title 16, Chapter 1, Subchapter C, 36, Part 317. Alright, Part 317, Prohibition of Energy Market Manipulation Rule. 317.1, Scope of the Part, Implement Subtitle B of the Title 8 of the Energy Independent Security Act 2007, Public Law 110, 140, 121, Statute 723, December 19, 2007, codified by Title 42, U.S. Standard Code 17301 through 17305. This rule applies with any person over the Federal Trade Commission has jurisdiction over the Federal Trade Commission Act in Title 15 United States Code 41 intent sequence. Alright, 317 definition following definition shall apply with the following conditions shall apply through the rules. Crude oil means any mixture of hydrocarbons exhibit the liquid phase for the natural underground runs for the remains liquid for the atmospheric pressure after passing through separate facilities. A shale oil, tar sand requiring further processing or sale of the refinery feedstock, gasoline, finish of the gasoline, including not limited to the conventional reformulated oxygenated with the blends with conventional reformulated with a gasoline blend stock or oxygenation blend. Knowingly mean with the person who knew or must know how known to that has or her conduct with fraudulent deceptive persons mean an individual group, unincorporated association, limited general partnership, corporation, or other business entity. Petroleum distillates mean jet fuels included, not limited, all commercial military specifications, jet fuels, 2, diesel fuel, and fuel oils included, but not limited, number 1, number 2, and number 4, diesel fuel, and number 1 and number 2, number 4, fuel oil. Wholesale means all purchase and sale of the crude oil, jet, or jet fuel, and 2, the purchase of the sales gasoline, petroleum distillates rather than jet fuel with a terminal rack upstream with a terminal rack level. Prohibited practices shall be unlawful to any person directly and indirectly connected with the purchase of the sale of the crude oil, gasoline, petroleum distillate at wholesale. 2, knowingly gauge any of the practice of the course of business, include making of any untrue statement of the material fact that operates would operate with the fraud, deceit upon any person, or intentionally fail to state with the material fact but the under circumstance renders for a statement made by such person misleading, provided with such omission distort that is likely to distort market conditions of any such product. Alright, 317 preemption of the Federal Trade Commission does not intend through obligation of this rule to preempt the laws of any state or local government except for the extent that the scope of the law conflicts with the rule A, but the law is not in conflict with the rule. It is afforded equal or greater protection for the prohibited practice set forth in 317.3. 317.5 severability provisional rules separated with available to one another the provisions stating determined with the invalid with the commission intent with the remaining provisions contained in effect. And that was 317 of the Title 16, Chapter 1, Subchapter C, 317 of the Code Federal Regulation Prohibition of the Energy Market Manipulation Rule.